Hi Ben, guys, quick video of some kit for the hills, basically give you an idea of what you want to be looking at, sort of type of clothing and the kit and the packs. Start off with basically what I'm wearing. This is literally what you're going to be going up in. I always say to people, start cold and warm up rather than put loads of kit on and sweat and get your kit wet, and you know you're going to get into trouble. So literally all we want is decent pair of boots. The whole team wear Salomon GTXs. These are a brilliant boot. You know, basically straight off the bat, they're good to go really, like a pair of trainers but with ankle support. A good pair of walking trousers, breathable, and then a nice wick away top. It's basically, the idea of it is going to take the sweat away from you rather than sweat the top up and hold the sweat. You're going to pull it away from the body to wear when we're going up. In the pack, we'll talk about the pack. This is the Salomon, I think it's the 30 litre. This is the X Out pack, nice and light, nice and lightweight. This is the sort of size that you guys are going to really want for the 3 peaks. Nothing too big, because if you got it big, you'll end up filling it with rubbish. So keep it 25 litre, 30 litre maximum. That's all you're going to need. So inside the pack, basically in the top pouch, we've got everything's waterproofed in these little waterproof bags that you can buy from any of the outdoor shops. Basically everything we have inside, you'll see, is waterproofed. So in here we've got our sort of cold weather stuff. Basically we've got a lightweight pair of gloves for when we're up on top of the mountain. If it's a bit breezy, bit of a wind chill, mist is down, it's going to get cold potentially, so thin pair of gloves. A little neck tube, a snood, whatever you want to call them. These are brilliant. You can configure these in different ways. You can have it as a neck tube, you can make it into a hat, you can make it into a balaclava, the whole lot. It's light, it's lightweight, and it's nice and simple, and it's easy to carry. A good quality head torch, as in the kit list. Like we said, one of the mountains we are going to be traveling at night on one of the mountains, so you're going to want a good quality head torch. We all use ones with built-in battery packs in the back of the head torches, not batteries, and this has an LED indicator on the side of how much life it's got. It's got 3 different modes of different brightness, and basically, you know, the brighter you've got, the better, and obviously battery life. So that's your essentials for sort of up on the top. Put them back in, and so again, back in its waterproof bag and back into the top. Everything's waterproofed. Everything is waterproofed. Sometimes when I'm out on my own doing sort of expeditions and stuff, other things are doubly waterproofed, because at the end of the day, if you're out for 2-3 days a week, you don't want it to get wet. So we're going inside the pack now. This is our basic warm weather kit. If we do stop for an emergency or an incident or something, then we'll get you guys to put some stuff on. So in here, again, waterproofed. I've got a basically a warm, insulated, lightweight jacket. It's not a down jacket, because when down gets wet, it basically stops working. So this is a nice little thermal jacket, nice and lightweight. And then I've got a lightweight, long sleeve thermal top to put on as well. So great material. It's got wick away, breathable. If you like open it up, you can almost see through it basically. So it breathes nice. And so that's all you're going to need to carry there. Put that back in. I'll take that out so you can see inside the pack. So inside, little flask. For the 3 peaks, we can carry them if we want, but generally I probably wouldn't. One of us will probably carry one for emergencies. Small little med kits. For you guys, I'll show you what's in here. A little kit to carry basically for plasters, blisters, little bits and bobs, painkillers, stuff like that if you've got headaches. The team will be carrying proper med kits with us on the hills. In here This is just a small kit I carry. So basically a small little med kit there, and emergency flares and smoke for calling in aircraft and stuff, but you guys won't need that. So inside the pack, open it up, we've got a basically 3 litre Camelback bladder, if you want to call it that. I've got 3 litres. Obviously you can put a litre in, 2 litres, 3 litres, but I would, you know, for the weather we've been having, you know, we're up in the mountains the other day in the heat, and you know, we're basically guzzling down water, so the most you can carry the better really. So going back in, shove all that back in there quickly, and going on to our waterproof kit. So this pack's designed with 2 compartments. There's another compartment at the bottom for basically snow spikes, crampons and stuff, but what I do when I'm not carrying them is I keep my waterproof gear in the bottom, so it's quick and easy to get to. So for out on the hill, you're going to want Gore-Tex or Event full waterproofs, jacket and bottoms. So if you're packing, either this goes on the top, or if you've got a separate pouch in your kit, put it in there, but you want this first hand basically. So if we're up on the hills and it starts tipping down, you don't want to be rummaging through your kit, you want to be able to pull this straight out the top. Again, it's waterproof kit, but it's waterproofed in a waterproof bag. So put that in there. So you see here, we've got some waterproof bottoms, full zips on the sides, make it nice and easy to get into. These are brilliant. These are Event, so they breathe nicely, and they stop my legs getting sweaty, but they're also fully waterproof. Gore-Tex jacket with a hood. Definitely need a hood up on the mountain. You don't want any water getting down inside yourself, so hood up and keep all the rain out. This is a Gore-Tex S-Lab jacket, brilliant. Got all vents and stuff on it, but it's what you want on the hills. Nice and lightweight. Again, anything that's heavy, you know, you want to be as light as possible. So that's literally your backpack that you're going to be going up on the hills with. Put this away, and then we'll talk about stuff that we're going to carry on the bus. You're basically your backup kit traveling between mountains. So you got your little grip bag. So each one of you, or a pair, basically, if you want, you can shove it and share one. But if you've got your own bag each, then great. So inside your bag, sleeping bag. So nice lightweight sleeping bag. You don't need anything expensive, because literally all this is going to be is you're either going to get in it or pull it over yourself when you're in the minibus traveling between mountains. On average, we've got between 5.5 hours traveling time between each mountain, so plenty of time that you are going to want to get some sleep and get some rest ready for the next adventure. So sleeping bag, travel pillow, brilliant bit of kit. It sounds weird, but when you're in a seated position, putting this on, you don't want your head rolling around. Basically put this on and you can snuggle up next to a window, not wake up with neck ache. So nice and, again, nice and light, nice and simple. So one of those. Spare clothing. So we're going to come off the mountain. Your kit's going to be wet, potentially through weather or through sweat. No matter if it's dry, it is going to be damp and sweaty on the back, and your trousers are probably going to be damp and maybe damp around the bottoms from going through the streams and puddles. So as soon as we get back, literally you're going to get out of that kit. Depend on the weather. If it's like the weather we've been having, then you're probably going to shove some shorts or something on. Just basically let yourself breathe. You're going to want to get your boots off, flip-flops on, or a pair of trainers that are comfortable, not tight fit and stuff, because your feet are going to, they're going to be swelling. So ideally a pair of flip-flops or a loose pair of fitting trainers. So we've got spare socks. I use Bridgedale's. Absolutely brilliant socks. I use them on the mountains all the time. Never had any problems with them. nice and comfortable, nice fresh socks, spare t-shirts. So if you want, for each time you can change. To be honest, for me, I'll be wearing the same t-shirt throughout the whole journey. I'll just put it back on for the next one. There's no point putting a fresh t-shirt on and getting that one wet when it's going to be wet after 5 minutes of setting off anyway with sweat. So change your clothes. I've also got a little down jacket that I can shove on. If it is nippy in the evening, just traveling, shove that on and keep yourself nice and warm. There will be water and stuff and hydration tablets and recovery drinks that we'll be supplying to you guys. So if you've got a flask, a water flask or something that you want to put it in, shake it up, drink, carry that in your kit also. And one of the other things all the guys in the team carry, we'll carry battery packs basically for phones, head torches, any sort of PDA sort of devices and stuff. So also one of those in your kit is handy. So really guys, that is about it really that we need for the event. Like I said, you don't need to be having 100-litre Bergens backpacks kitted out with everything, ropes, the lot. We're going to get you as light as possible before we head up. We will be checking your kit anyway and going through it because what we want is for you to be able to do the event and finish rather than die. So yeah, any questions, give us a shout and we'll aim to help you out. Speak to you soon.